Hey boys, welcome back to some more Parramatta Eels career mode on, obviously, Rugby League 26, and it's going to be a little home clash here, taking on the Dragons in round 5 of the season. Should be a good game. I feel like we're starting to get a little bit of momentum. We're scrappy. We're scrapping some wins, but we're starting to just iron out a few of the little plays. We're starting to get a bit of a feel for it, but hopefully we can put on a good show in front of the home fans. Combank looks great. The lights are pretty funny with it being bright out, but you know, it's all the atmosphere. It's all the atmosphere. But yeah, we're doing pretty well. We're doing pretty well. I will say, a little inside baseball. This will be the first game of restarting it. Oh my God, who is that? Couchman, I think. One of their young forwards with some serious toe goes straight through the line. Last tackle, thankfully, a bit of a diabolical finish there from Kyle Flanagan. A couple of things before I forget. This will be the first game after I've restarted the career mode. I did simulate through, so if the fixtures or the standings look a little bit off, that is the reason. I know I could have just played through off camera, but I was slack and I didn't have time. I had too much stuff to do, so I simulated it, and so yeah, the ladder positions and whatnot might be a little bit funky, but that's inside baseball done. The career mode is now back to where it should be, basically. Also, for the love of God, Big Ant, I respect. Oh, that's they were straight through. They were straight through with I don't know who's on that side, but they gave it away to the winger, and we bundle him into touch. That was a close little thing. They probably should have scored. They had us done all ends up, but through a bit of a silly pass. That's a play we like to do, throw silly passes. But for the love of God, Big Ant, I respect all the updates. Doing a great job with improving the game, this and that, but please give us a damn team lineup at the start of games. Also, when the opposition have the ball, show who has the football. So when the as you can see now, I've got the footy, Brown's got the footy, kicks it into his own player. I didn't say we were playing perfectly. We're still scrappy. Offload, we'll take it. Inside their own 20-meter line, it's not the worst thing in the world. We just can't. Oh my God, we're all over the shop this game, but it works out okay. Dylan Brown wearing the 7, that is still an issue with the half and the 5'8", the opposite 7 and 6. Weird little bug, but I'm sure they'll fix it at some point. Last tackle, 10 minutes ago in this first half. It's been, honestly, this has been all over the shop. This has been a real scrappy performance, but the kick goes up. Zach Lomax doesn't compete. It was going to be Bailey Simonson, but doesn't quite outleap the winger there of the Drags. But yeah, we just need to get into this one, get into this game. But yeah, please show us the team, fucking like who's got the football at certain points. Like it would do me a great service if they did that. It would make things a hell of a lot easier. So it's just one of those little things that it should be in the game. It should be in the game, and it's frustrating that it's not. That's a great ball. Will Penasini with the afterburners gets through the backfield, tries the little offload. That was a risky offload. I actually thought it was on, but they just sort of all crowded around. But thankfully we do bundle him into touch, so we get a little reprieve with the risky offload. But had to try something. Penasini with a great little dash through the line. But first tackle still, we'll probably get most of this set if we hold the footy, which we do not. As I can tell, Luciano Leilua there picks up the scrap. So. That was our one real chance of the first half, as we do get a sneaky one here off a little charge down, last play of the half, and we can't quite get the ball off there. So we'll go into the sheds. We'll go into the sheds at 0-0. We looked like scoring maybe once that first half. We had a couple of nice little set pieces, but we need to find some rhythm in the second half. It's a beautiful day. Great for footy, Combank. There should be points on offer. Hopefully we can entertain a little bit here. That's a good ball. Kitiana Kartonga. He's been good for us. The young back rower. I've been mighty impressed in real life. Obviously he's out injured at the moment. But he's been a standout for the Eels in real life and on the game, as that's a good kick. Iongi chasing through, can't get above. Who was that? I don't know. I don't know who it was. The winger for the Dragons. Yeah, it was a good kick chase. But Iongi, not the tallest fullback, so we gotta try to pinpoint those more to Lomax. That's our goal really, as we look to go. Another one up in the air. Simonson chasing through again. The Dragons, they're defending the kicks well. I've got to say they are defending the kicks well, as Joash Papali is on the field. Little light offload there. Samrani skips across, inside ball. Moses stepping. This is beautiful play. It's gonna go back to Samrani, who had the ball early on in that little set piece. It was just a bit off the cuff. No real structure. No real set piece. Maybe that's more the footy we got to play. Just a little bit off the cuff, a little bit off the rails. And Moses with the last little finishing touches on a scrappy makeshift play. You need a little bit of class, and Moses just finds the right man, Samrani. A little bit of an X factor off the bench, and this is the play. This is the play here. Papali scooting from dummy half, just on as a bit of an X factor, gets it on to Tui Vaiti. Offload, very effective in this game, and this is where Samrani comes into his own. Nice little ball out the back here. Penasini back on to, I think that's Papali, swooping around back to Moses, who's just a little bit of heads up play here, skips across, sees a little bit of opening, exploiting. I think it was David Clemmer there, a bit of a slow moving forward, back on the angle, just that the change directions, the movement, hard to just stop in that situation. So a well-earned try. It was tough work. It was tough work to break the Dragons' defensive line, but we finally make them pay. Hopefully we can finish with a bit of a flurry here. So 4 tackle. Talent Silver back on the field, gets it off to Hopgood. Hopgood going very close, but the Dragons do wrap him up. So 10 minutes to go. Still a bit of time. Still time for the Dragons if we're not careful, as one of them is going off the field. Bit of a weird time for a sub, but the kick is out of play. It's batted back by Lomax to Iongi. What a bit of play. A little Greg Inglis, if you don't mind. Out of the field of play, Zach Lomax has come up with an absolute special, and Iongi, nonchalant as you like, just doesn't even catch it, just decides to plant it as it's landing. Look at this. We got to look at it in slow motion here. Lomax, does he actually? You know, he might have. He maybe leapt from the field, outside of the field of play. He's in here. Yeah, he does take a step. Oh, I could have. It is a try. They didn't come to the bunker. We get a little fortuitous. It could have been. Oh man, it was a try, so I'll claim it. One of the best tries I've scored. Although I will say that really could have been genuinely one of the best tries I've scored. If he just jumped from the field of play to knock it back, man, that could have been nice. But we've really turned it on in these last 5-10 minutes. That's a great kick. Clint Gutherson just gets bundled into touch. Good kick. It's only as good as your kick chase, and our kick chase on that front was a special. So we're starting to look pretty good, I got to say, as Lomax almost gets away. That was actually good defense. I thought we had them shot in the water there, as De Silva tries a little fancy kick in behind. I think it was Hopgood maybe following through, maybe Williams in fact, but couldn't quite get it through the legs of the Dragons. But this game is basically sewn up. We were very scrappy. The whole first half was very scrappy. The Dragons honestly haven't really fired a shot, as Iongi gets a last little ditch run here into the backfield. Tries a You know what? That's a little audacious. I had support on the outside. Probably should have just passed it, or even taken the line on. Just pin the ears back, son. But I tried a little bit fancy with the kick back against the grain. Didn't work out. But honestly, a terrible opening to this game. Finished with a couple of nice bits of play. I mean, the second try, dubious at absolute best. A rort, some might say, but I'll take it, and it was nice. So hopefully you guys are enjoying the series. Make sure to like and comment, and I'll see you guys in the next one.